Welcome back to the OpenAI Associate Developer course. In this lesson, we're going to discuss the seed configuration property in the chat.completions.create API call. This property is currently in beta and offers a powerful way to achieve deterministic outputs from the AI. The seed property allows you to specify a particular integer value that the AI uses to initialize its random number generator. By setting the same seed value, you can ensure that the AI generates the same response to the same prompt every time. It's important to note here, while the prompt and seed may remain the same, all other configuration properties must also remain unchanged. While you may be thinking that if everything remains the same, why would you need the seed property? You can experiment here. Try running the exact same prompt once a day without the seed, and do this every day for a week. Check and see if all your dragon stories are identical. Then, try the same experiment the following week, only this time with the seed property set. The seed is useful in scenarios where consistency is crucial, such as debugging, testing, or generating reproducible results. Remember, the seed works alongside the prompts and configurations, ensuring that, with the same seed and identical property settings, the outputs remain consistent. Let's go back into our code and see how to incorporate the seed property into the OpenAI configuration object. Back in our defs file, we'll add the seed property to our configuration object and set it to an integer value of 8 and 90. Remember, the seed property can simply be added to your configuration object with any valid integer value. In our code, we'll randomly set the seed to 890. You can set the seed to any valid integer value you prefer. However, it must be set to that same value the next time you run the code to get the same response. By setting the seed to the same integer value, for example, 890, we ensure that the AI will generate the same story about a dragon every time this code is executed. It's important to note that while the seed aims to provide deterministic results, absolute determinism is not guaranteed due to potential backend changes. One method you can use to check the message's content: you can take a hash of the assistant role content and compare it between runs to see if the content has an identical hash. Here, we'll go ahead and export our create hash function and print out the content's hash to the console. Now, go ahead and compile and run your application to see the effects of the seed property in action. Always keep in mind that currently, the seed feature is in beta, so you should monitor for any updates or changes in its implementation. In summary, the seed property is a valuable tool for achieving deterministic results, enhancing the consistency and predictability of the AI's responses. In our upcoming lessons, we'll continue to explore additional properties and techniques to optimize your interactions with the OpenAI Chat Completion API. Stay tuned, and let's continue enhancing our AI-powered applications together.